Hello everybody and Merry Christmas. Just like everybody else here on YouTube, I got presents from Santa, just a few of them here, and I just wanted to show off what I got so you guys are kept up with the collection. So I'll bring the camera in a little closer and we'll jump right into it. And so first up is this pen for my grandfather. He was a master woodsman and he put together this pen for me with a nice train emblem on it. He loved watching my videos, and gonna be a treasured piece, and I know he's watching this somewhere, so thank you very much, Papa. Now from one of my favorite train companies, this is a Menards piece. This is a 1/43rd scale die-cast vehicle for a Lionel train house, and this is based off of an actual van. Really nice, lots of great detail on it, like it does with all other Menards products, and this is gonna look great sitting on the layout. Keeping with the Menards theme, we have one of these light up pickup trucks, and I actually have two. I got two other of these, so I got 3 of these in total. And like all my other Menards pickups, it's got headlights and taillights, and actually this one just has headlights, but either way, it's still really cool and adds a lot to the layout. I'm gonna try and take off the Red Owl logos, but if I can't, no big deal. It doesn't really fit in with the theme of my layout, but hey, it's really cool pickup truck. And so now I just need to pick up the plug adapters so I can plug these in, and I'll get these wired up. So keeping with the Menards theme, next up is this O-scale flat car with the tank on it. I actually already have one of these, but I asked for another one because I just want to increase the length of my military train. So now I have 2 of these tank cars, which look really awesome. And last up for the military cars, I got another flat car with the 2 Jeeps on it. And I actually just did a video on these, but once again, it's another train to the military consist, and it looks really awesome. The Jeeps are extremely detailed, and now I have 5 of these, which are going to look great in a consist behind 4141. Although I do think I might need a more proper O-scale military locomotive to head these, but that's an issue for another day. Next up for Menards products, this is one that I already have, just like the other 2, but I just want to keep getting more of these because, you know, Menards makes them for so cheap. You're able to have a nice consist of these without breaking the bank. And so this is a N&W coal hopper, which I also did a video on a couple of weeks ago, and it looks really, really good. I love the red, white, and blue. It's based off of an actual paint scheme, and the colors are just so sharp on it. And I'm a real patriotic person, so it's really nice to see going around the layout. And finally, for a Menards product that I don't have yet, this is a O-scale New York Central pacemaker boxcar. Really sharp colors, and I was really hoping to get a long consist of these, but I just never got around to it, and now they're I'm sure running out of stock on Menards' website. But I already have a couple other Menards boxcars, and this one looks really sharp in the New York Central pacemaker. And like I always say with Menards, you get really good quality stuff. They're at an extremely affordable price, and you can build a really nice consist. I mean, an O-scale boxcar like this from Lionel is going to run you at least $60-70, and for that same price you could buy 3 of these from Menards. So I don't understand why some people are so hesitant to get Menard stuff. It's not 027, it's not like a Lionel 64 size boxcar. It's not exactly O-scale, but hey, it's $20. You can't complain with that. And last up for the freight cars is the Lionel George H.W. Bush boxcar. For those of you longtime viewers of my channel, you've seen the Union Pacific 4141 and casket car on my layout, and you've seen the string of Lionel presidential boxcars that I have. I think this one makes it about a dozen I have. Personally, I saw H.W. lay in state in the Capitol Rotunda, and was fascinated by his funeral train, and I'm a big fan of H.W. in general. And so when Lionel cataloged this boxcar, I knew I needed to get it, and thankfully I got it for Christmas. And I'll take some close-up pictures of this right now and, you know, insert them into the video. But if anybody can tell me the error that Lionel made with this boxcar, I'll pin your comment. But you gotta love the red, white, and blue, and hopefully one day I'll collect all of the presidential boxcars, and it'll make for a nice train. The only thing that I'll need in order to make it a true Lionel presidential train is the Lion Chief Mikado that they put out a few years ago. Next up are these two MTH Premier boxes. So let's open these up and see what's inside. And so these were the crown jewel that were sitting underneath the Christmas tree. This is a 2-pack of MTH 64-foot wood-sided Strasbourg passenger cars. And you're probably looking at them right now and saying, well, they're not Strasbourg. One says Boston and Maine, and the other one says Maryland and Pennsylvania. And you would be correct. Technically, they are lettered for the Boston and Maine and the Maryland and Pennsylvania. But these two coaches are at Strasbourg. They're on use in Strasbourg's roster, and they just left them named for their original railroads to pay tribute to them. And so Nicholas Smith Hobby Shop near Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, in conjunction with Strasbourg, released these two cars and called it the Strasbourg Heritage Series. And because it's paying tribute to the Strasbourg heritage of their passenger cars. And these two are pretty much like the only two Strasbourg passenger cars that are left on the O-scale market. I'm really hoping that Lionel does a scale Strasbourg steam locomotive, which would be perfect for these passenger cars. And it goes with the one existing Strasbourg passenger car that I already have. Now, although these things aren't exactly accurate to the prototypes at the Strasbourg Railroad, we run our trains on 3 tracks, so if you're necessarily picky about realism, I don't know what to say because we run our trains on 3 tracks. To me, it doesn't bother me personally, even if Lionel does a more accurate rendition. The only passenger car that I'm really looking for is the Hello Dolly, because I think it's an interesting car, and I rode on it, and it has an interesting history. But nonetheless, these cars are beautiful. They have extremely detailed interiors, lots of great exterior detail, undercarriage detail, details up on the roofs. They're beautiful cars, That's all I can really say about them. But before we end this video, I'm going to hook up my 3rd Strasbourg passenger car and probably bring out the K4, and we'll run it around the layout. But for now, take care and stay safe.